It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Seattle Supersonics. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Alperen Sengun out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Stockton in at the point.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. And the shot goes down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by Lucas. Jordan against Barnes. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jordan misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's tipped. Johnson with it. Pass to Havlicek. And here's Jordan. Over Barnes. Jordan with the bucket.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Stockton. Embiid, a screen on Johnson. Stockton, pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by White. Barnes with the rebound. Pass to Stockton. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Seattle on offense. Here's Jordan. Off target from the baseline. Toronto trailing. Now Sengun. Now Barnes. Covered by Jordan. And here's Sengun to end the drought. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jordan misses. So it's Toronto now. Pass to Stockton. Back to White. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. From 8 feet away. The shot's good.
Excellent focus there from Embiid. Just pushes past the contact.
Seattle trails. Here's Havlicek to the paint. Here's Jordan. Here's Lucas. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Now here's Embiid. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Havlicek. Johnson with it. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
So it's Toronto now, trailing by 2. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. Charity stripe shot, and he connects with a jumper. Sengun's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Havlicek from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Raptors. Here's Stockton. No points so far. It's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Havlicek, trailing by 2. Now here's Johnson. Johnson a screen on Şengün. Lucas. From beyond the arc and then some. 5 points in the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Stockton. And the layup is good. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Lucas, defended by Şengün. Here's Johnson. And here's Jordan, just 4 to shoot. And again, Seattle with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so here is Toronto. Outside White. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. White's got his second basket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Havlicek, still without a bucket. Gilmore's shot is good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 1. Outside White. Pass to Şengün. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Johnson. Here's Havlicek. Jordan with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by White. But nice shot by Havlicek.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Raptors with some changes. Banchero's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Bridges comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Johnson in for White. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
That one's off.
Shooting for Toronto, Joe Johnson. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Supersonics with the lead. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Jordan's got 8 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Banchero. Bridges outside. Johnson on the wing, guarded by Richardson. Richardson against Johnson. Up and over Richardson. Johnson with a bucket.
Joe Johnson.
Seattle leading by 3. Now Williams. Still no points. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Pass to Banchero. Now Johnson from downtown. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Embiid a screen on Johnson to the middle. Picked it out of midair. 3 on 3. Here's Richardson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Johnson. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. And it's a 9-point Seattle lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Supersonics.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. Seattle leading by 8. Pass to Price. Now here's Johnson. Here's Richardson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Stockton. Back to Johnson. With some arc. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
John Stockton.
1:44 left to play in the first. And here's Jordan. Give him 8 points now. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Caro outside. Picked by Sabonis. Goes up at the stripe. And Caro no good. Seattle leading by 5. Richardson, the pass to Johnson. Got it.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Toronto making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now the Raptors with it. 1 minute left to play in the first. And Caro with a screen on Jordan. Şengün passes to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis with a screen on Richardson. The 3 from Caro. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Johnson. Over to the left wing. Outside, Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Şengün. Finished off the break. Şengün's got 8 points.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Williams finds Richardson to the paint. Here's Jordan. Yep, count it. 12 points for him.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
And so it's Seattle, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Supersonics, what do you think, guys?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got Alperen Şengün. He's out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
The free throw drops for Embiid. That one misses. Seattle leading by 9. Pass to Francis. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Francis. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
That free throw, no good. Derek White's checked in for Toronto. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 8. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Barnes with a screen on Johnson. Here's Şengün, the shot. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Johnson passes to Francis. Here's Lucas, defended by Şengün. Good work there as it goes. Lucas has got 7 points in the game.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Here's Stockton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 7 points in the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Seattle. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Francis. He's guarded by White. Johnson inside. It's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Seattle leading by 6. Johnson passes to Jordan. Here's Havlicek, left side Johnson. Rebounded by Stockton. Right side White. Pass to Stockton. Screen by Embiid. Fires top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Deflected. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got 6 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, Seattle, keep it going for your Sonic Dance Team.
It's the Raptors with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Şengün. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Lucas. Johnson with it. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter. Seattle leading by 6. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Johnson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for your Sonics, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Stockton to the inside. Embiid. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Embiid. Outside White. To the middle. Embiid inside. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jordan, the pass to Havlicek. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here comes Toronto on the push. Tipped away. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Jordan. Now Johnson. Jordan inside, working on Barnes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And this will be his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Team foul. At the line for 1, Michael Jordan.
One shot.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Stockton to the inside. Here's Şengün. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Assisted by
Şengün's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
The floater. The kick out to Johnson. Jordan against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Barnes passes to Stockton. Barnes with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. And Sengun throw it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Johnson. Here's Arizin. He's guarded by White. Arizin, pass to Jordan. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Here's Stockton. He got a piece of it. Jordan with it. 18 points for him. Here's Stockton. Pass to Sengun. Here's Stockton. Covered by Johnson. High arcing shot. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
John Stockton, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Seattle making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. They've led by as much as 10. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Arizin. And here's Jordan, covered by Johnson. The fadeaway. Jordan misses.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Banchero. No good. A bit long that time. Jordan against Johnson. Now Jordan. He's got 18 to win the drought. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Banchero. Seattle shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Embiid.
Michael Jordan, shooting 1.
One shot.
Throw's good. Jordan. Raptors trail by 6. Banchero outside. Over Williams. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Pass to Jordan. There's the screen by Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Jordan misses. And so here is Toronto. Inside, Sabonis. Misses in close. Seattle leading by 4. And here's Jordan. He's got 21.
There's the block. Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Just 5 on the clock. Francis, the pass to Williams. Johnson with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Johnson with a bucket. 1:50 left in the first half. Outside Johnson. Picked by Sabonis. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 12 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Bridges on the double. Pass to Francis. Johnson with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got 12 now in this quarter.
I mean, his length gives him an advantage over a lot of other point guards in this league.
54 seconds left in the first half. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Johnson. And it's good for 2. 14 points for him.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Johnson against Jordan. Johnson with the defensive effort. Banchero outside to the paint. Sabonis, the pass to Stockton. Back to Sabonis. It's stolen by Johnson. That shot missing. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Supersonics on top, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Seattle leading by 3. They've got Johnson, and it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Johnson finds Jordan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And for Toronto, Alperon Şengün out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Derek White, and it's Stockton in at point guard. Seattle on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson passes to Jordan. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Jordan's got 23.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Şengün. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Shooting for Toronto, Alperon Şengün, taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. About a minute played here in the second half. Jordan, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jordan. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside White. Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Price. Now here's Jordan. No good from outside. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. And here's Şengün. Barnes with it. Back to Şengün. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Ball stolen. Here's Price. No made baskets yet. Pass to Johnson. Over White. The shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Barnes. Seattle pulls it in. Lucas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Price. He's guarded by White. Now Johnson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Johnson's got 21 points in the game. And so here is Toronto. Outside White. Got a piece of it. Shoots a fadeaway. White coming through.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Timeout calls the Supersonics.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way, guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Lucas passes to Johnson. Here's Lucas. Launches a 3. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Barnes. The fader. Embiid misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Havlicek passes to Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Barnes. And they get it back. Well, the prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Pass to Stockton. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Up and in on the layup. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Jordan. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Jordan's got 29 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. Outside White. Screen by Embiid. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Jordan. Outside Johnson. They set the pick. And he lobs it up top. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter and it stifled him.
So both teams changing it up here. And Seattle calls time here.
And your Houston squad.
5 on the clock. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. To the inside. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Şengün. Here's Danley. He's scoreless. Oh, he tries a 3. Seattle pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson passes to Arizin. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. And there's a pick. He shoots it. And he nails the jumper. Johnson's got 23 points. Raptors trail by 6. Now here's Şengün. He's got 19. Driving to the basket. And there's the rejection. Johnson with it. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Arizin. Johnson inside. That one is off. Here's Danley. To the middle. Here's Stockton. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Havlicek passes to Arizin. Here's Gilmore. Embiid covers. Johnson inside. Here's Lucas. Sinks the tray. Lucas has got 10. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes and continuing to come up with steals.
Şengün, a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Timeout called, the Supersonics. Some changes for Toronto. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Banchero subbed in for Şengün. Seattle leading by 7. Now Johnson. Give him 23. Pass to Gilmore. And stolen by Banchero. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Ooh, Banchero all the way.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Price. Shoots over Embiid. Price can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5. Danley passes to Stockton. Embiid from outside. No good on the shot.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his 3rd foul so far, and we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Arizin. Embiid covers. Down low. Here's Gilmore. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, that's just a perfect example of what a good play call gets you. The screen, the space, the score.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Gilmore. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Raptors trail by 7. And here's Embiid. He's got 5. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Johnson. Pass to Arizin. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Harrison. Clock at 6. Banchero comes with a double team. Gilmore. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's a double-double for him now.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Johnson passes to Harrison. Here's Price. This one for 3. He can't hit that time.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Banchero, again, the Raptors, good for 2 more.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. Richardson against Banchero. Fires the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. And that one drops for him. Richardson's got 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
Seattle leading by 5. Johnson passes to Gilmore. Back to Johnson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. Embiid a screen on Johnson. Here's Stockton. Great look there, but off target.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
He gets it in there.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the previous play is under the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Supersonics on top, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Williams, and it's Gilmore in at the 5, down low. Embiid a screen on Jordan. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Seattle leading by 5. Williams on the wing. Pass to Havlicek. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now Embiid. fadeaway. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They double him with White. Williams passes to Jordan. And again, Seattle with a triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Şengün, a screen on Jordan. Stockton, pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Alperen Şengün. Shooting one.
One shot.
Here's Jordan. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Havlicek, puts up a three. Toronto grabs the miss. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Now here's Jordan. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And he recovers it. White looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Seattle leading by 8. Williams passes to Havlicek. Jordan up top. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Lucas. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by White. From deep, Jordan. Rebound Toronto. Here's Havlicek. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilmore. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
White, the pass to Embiid. 18 feet out. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. That gives him a double-double in this one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Bridges. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle.
Number 22, Magic Johnson.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Embiid. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Seattle leading by 6. Down low. Here's Gilmore. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And there's the lay-in. And now it's a 10-point Seattle lead.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, appreciate it, Ali.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Outside, Williams. Here's Jordan. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes with it. Pass to Şengün. Now Embiid.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. Seattle leading by 6. Jordan, pass to Johnson. 4-3. It's hauled in by White. And White has got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Stockton. Six to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Toronto, John Stockton at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Seattle leading by 5. Tries it from the top of the key, and again it's Seattle missing. Şengün in the post. Pass to Stockton. Now here's Barnes. Counted from distance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Barnes against Jordan. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Stockton. Şengün, a screen on Johnson. The Raptors need to get off the shot. And Şengün throw it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The Supersonics with a lead. And here's Jordan. Pass to Havlicek. Now here's Jordan. To the inside. Here's Gilmore. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it. It's a 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside White. Pass to Stockton. 13 feet out. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Johnson with it. Outside, Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Pass to Jordan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jordan's got 36 points. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. Sengun, a screen on Johnson. Clock at 6. And Sengun, throw it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Jordan against Barnes. Jordan, pass to Johnson. To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And Seattle calls time here. Right side Johnson. Sengun with a double team. Outside Johnson. Off target with a jump hook. And White has got the ball here for the Raptors. The lead is 2. Pass to Stockton. Shot from the wing. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Sengun's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Seattle trails by 4. Inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Here's Stockton. White with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Embiid. We've got 1:23 left in the game. White can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Jordan. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. Here's Barnes. The putback. Seattle pulls it in. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Second chance effort. Money.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Seattle calls time here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan, and it's good. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
14 yards.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Şengün. Amani.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Jordan against Barnes. Now Jordan. The three is up. And buries it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
So we see Seattle get the win here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.